Stephanie's ponytail.
One day, Stephanie went to her mom and said,
I want a ponytail coming out the back.
So Stephanie's mom gave her a nice ponytail coming out the back. When Stephanie went to school, all the other kids looked at her and said,
Ugly, ugly, very ugly.
Well, it's my ponytail and I like it.
The next morning when Stephanie went to school, all the other girls and boys had ponytails coming out the back.
You guys are a bunch of copycats. You do whatever I do. You don't have a brain in your head.
The next morning, the mom said,
Stephanie, would you like a ponytail coming out the back?
No.
Well, that's that, because that's the only place you can have a ponytail.
No, it's not. I want one coming out above my ear.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Very strange.
when she went to school, all the other kids said,
Ugly, ugly, very ugly.
Well, it's my ponytail and I like it.
This morning when Stephanie came to school, all the other kids and even some of the boys had ponytails coming out the side of their head. The next morning, Mom said,
Stephanie, would you like a ponytail coming out the back?
No.
Would you like a ponytail coming out the side above your ear?
No.
Well, that's that. There's no other place to put a ponytail.
Yes, there is. I would want one on top of my head.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Very, very strange.
so her mom gave Stephanie a nice ponytail coming out the top of her head like a tree. When Stephanie went to school, all the other kids said,
Ugly, ugly, very ugly.
No, it's my ponytail and I like it.
The next day, all the girls and all the boys had ponytails coming out the top of their head. It looked like broccoli growing out of their head. Next morning, Mom said,
Stephanie, would you like a ponytail coming out the back?
No.
Would you like a ponytail coming out the side?
No.
Would you like a ponytail coming out the top of your head?
No.
Well, that is definitely that. There's no other place that you can have a ponytail coming out.
No, it isn't. I want one coming right in front of my nose.
Well, then people won't know if you're coming or going. Are you sure that's what you want?
Yes.
So her mom gave Stephanie a nice ponytail coming out the front.
My bubble! My bubble!
On her way to school, she bumped into a tree, a car, and a house, and one principal. When she finally got to school, all the other kids said,
Ugly, ugly, very ugly.
That's my ponytail and I like it!
Next day, all the girls and all the boys, and even the teacher, had a nice ponytail coming out the front, hanging down in front of their nose. None of them could see where they were going. They bumped into desks, they bumped into each other, and they bumped into the walls. And by mistake, 3 girls went into the boys' bathroom. Stephanie said,
You guys are a bunch of copycats. You just do whatever I do. See that? Tomorrow when I come, I'm going to have my head shaved.
the first person to come to school the next day was the teacher. And she had shaved her head. She was bald. The next to come were the boys. They had shaved their head. They were bald. The next to come to school were the girls. They had shaved their head. They were all bald. The last person to come to school was Stephanie, and she had a nice ponytail coming out the back.
Stephanie's ponytail.